Hello, friends. This is Steve Halt, Spectrum Environmental Solutions again, and I'm going to do a voiceover on how to convert the WaveRunIR-EXT that we make from a 10-meter cell to a 10-centimeter cell that we also offer with instrumentation. So the first thing you want to do is to remove this top cover. And it's all these screws around the edge. I think they're just quarter-turn screws, and it should come off. And you should see something somewhat similar to this here that we're seeing. So the 10-centimeter cell, and it's usually around 7.5 centimeters actually through optical length, fits right inside of here. And what we do is we take this transfer optic, we take it out, and we take this transfer optic out, and then we just move this one over. And when we move it over, the cell slides right in. So this thing comes out. And by the way, most of you guys won't even have this wheel in there, so I'm going to get rid of it. So this optic, I would take this first optic in. So the light comes up through the bottom of the spectrometer here, bounces off of this optic, and then this mirror, and then goes into the 10-meter cell. So we're going to remove this optic, and it's just one little screw right here, and then it should pull straight out. And what I want you to notice here is that there are two other pinholes. And what we're going to do is those pinholes line up with the angle of this optic. So once you have this optic removed, set it in a safe spot. And these are called transfer optics. They transfer the light into the cell. So we're going to remove the inlet transfer optic, set it to the side. Then same thing with this optic. You remove it from this screw. And all you're going to do is reposition it at this angle and this other pinouts on this side. So when you have that done, you're going to have the light coming up. It's going to hit this one, and it's going to be at this same angle that sends the light into the detector. So let me see if I can get rid of this one real quick. So it just shows a shadow. I can't really get rid of it all. But once you remove this optic and place it in this pinout, it's going to be about the same angle. Then the light's going to come up from the bottom, hit this mirror, and then hit this mirror, which will be over here, and it'll send the light straight into the detector. Now, then we want to slide the 10-centimeter cell or 7.5 centimeter cell right in this gap. So once you have the transfer optics positioned correctly, it's going to open up this space right through here. And what you're going to want to do then is drop the 7.5 centimeter cell into this space. And it will pin in with one of these two pins here. One of the end of the 7.5 centimeter cells has like a curved edge that kind of sticks out. And in the bottom of that, there's a pin, and that sets in here. And then the other end will screw in. You can put the screw right into the same screw hole that holds this. And that'll hold the cell in place. And then the light will direct through the 7.5 centimeter cell and then into your detector. In a nutshell, that's how you go ahead and replace this. You'll also have to take the cable from the thermocouple and attach it, and then also from the pressure sensor and attach it to the pressure sensor and thermocouple on the 7.5 centimeter cell. And there's also a wiring connection, and it should already be wired, that comes through right over here that plugs into the other opposite ended plug that's on the 7.5 centimeter cell. So that is pretty much how you change the cells from a 10-meter cell to a 7.5 centimeter cell on the WaveRunIR-EXT. Thanks, and have a great day.